Hello, we're back at it again with more Suikoden. It's been 10 days, 10 or so days, since the last time I played Suikoden. I have been itching to get back into this game for so long, but I had to go through Atelier Yumiya first and the Wuthering Waves update, and now we're back since we're done with both of the games. So I could just fully lock in mainly on Suikoden 2 for the most part for the next coming days until something else drops, but hopefully we'll be able to just fully lock it in for Suikoden over the next couple of days. I'm not really operating off of a schedule anyway, so whatever happens, happens. It's gonna let this intro play out because I do also miss the intro scene. Oh, I need to move some tabs around. One sec. Where's my guide? There's my guide. My last recruit was Vicky, and I stopped right after that. So we'll just pretty easy to find where I'm at on this guide. Why is Joey here still on the intro? He's not on the team anymore. He thinks he's part of the team. No, we'll get him back. Eventually. I believe he's cooking up something to overthrow Luca, and then when he does, we're gonna help him through it one of these days. He's scheming up a plan to overthrow Luca, and then we'll be there to help him out and then get him back. All right. Yeah, I also missed how cool this intro was. Completely forgot. I was supposed to grind in that like little forest where I had to recruit Matilda. Matilda. Who the hell is Matilda? Oh, Matilda is the location, right? There was like some items that I had to grind for in that little forest, which was like a sound set, some seeds, and some recipes. We'll get it another time. The warehouse is full? God, the music in the headquarters is so annoying now. Is there a way to change it? It's like nails on the chalkboard to my ears. Oh, do we have so much water orbs? We don't need that many water. We don't need that many. We don't need this many collars either. Or toe shoes. I could just buy that off of buy that off our store. Or I could try and donate these books. Where can I donate these? I don't need these food items, I don't think. That sucked that there's a limit to the, or all these recipes I could try and turn in. Can you turn in these recipes? Or should I hold off on that? I'll hold off on it for now. Anyways, just a little bit of housekeeping. Let's get back out there. We got Vicky. Do I want to run Vicky? Does that affect their ability, like, to, like, teleport around? I want to bench Clive so I could run Vicky around. But I think we need Clive for the next section. Wait, that's another thing that I need to pull out. Clive quest guide. Yeah, we're gonna need him for the next section, so we'll keep him around for now. We're getting to the end of this, so should be pretty close. I want to run Vicky. Vicky cute. Or was I? Muse Matilda checkpoint, was it? I don't remember. Pretty sure it's this one. Nope. Pretty close though. Fine, we'll just walk it there. How do I fast forward again? I forgot. Let me get my bearings here. Square. It's been a while since I last played, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back here eventually anyway for that one guy. So, not too bad if I miss things the first time around. I'll be coming back here to grind anyways. Oh, we got the sound set. Nice. These little bastards hurt. Don't even know if I'm going the right way. I think I got all the collectibles here. Oh, let these guys go. They kind of give a good experience for now. Now let them go. I got what I needed out of them. Hopefully this isn't trouble. Wait, I recognize that guy. I think that guy is like one of the Matilda Knights. That was at the summit, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's a friend. Miklotov. Commander Rio of the Clarice Army. I'm Miklotov, captain of the Blue Knights of the Matilda Knightdom. I am here to greet you. Nanami says, oh, I was right. That's the guy we met in Muse. Mick says, did we meet in Muse? Ah, at Jouston Hill. I humbly apologize for my behavior back then. I had no idea the youth I met at the time was in fact you, Commander. Please allow me to escort you to our castle. Nice, we teleport there. Mick says, this is our home, Rock Axe Castle. Lord Gordio is waiting inside. This way, please. Are you also gonna teleport right there? Okay. Mick says, Lord Gordio awaits you in the reception area. Please proceed straight ahead. Thanks. Looks like we can't leave. Let me lower the music volume for a bit. Just a bit. Talk to the cute maid. The knights here are usually gentlemen, but a bit naive. Sir Camus is different though. Why are there red knights and blue knights? What is the significance of the difference? Wait, was I supposed to do anything else here when I get here? Okay, nothing. Battle alongside the Matilda Knights. Okay, there's a battle coming up, it looks like. Gordio says, so you're Rio, eh? You're nothing but a child. If the Highland army was defeated by a kid like you, then they must not be as formidable as rumored. Will not take the bait. Gordio says, and let's not forget that pathetic display the Muse army put on against Highland. We sent reinforcement, but those cowards couldn't even hold out until they arrived. How dare you? No. Just let him puff his chest or something. Gordio says, but as you are opposing Highland with but a small band at your back, much as those fools from Muse did, I suppose you are deserving of some modicum of hospitality. This guy's kind of a dick. Some, I stress. Camus, see Commander Rio and his party to our guest rooms. Let them rest a few days and then escort them to the border. Our business is done. Camus says, yes, sir. This way, Commander. This guy is kind of a dick. Camus says, Commander, this will be your room. Now, if you will excuse me. Wait, do I have the right thumbnail? Did it update? Okay, I got it to update. It looks like, yep. Cool. Camus says, oh, and Commander, please try not to let that upset you. I hope you will enjoy your stay. Nanami says, what next? Should we try to talk to him again tomorrow? Anyway, let's get some sleep for now. I'm exhausted. Sure. Nanami says, should we go to sleep now? The bed seems really comfy. Let's look around a bit more. Is there anything here? There's nothing here, okay. Let's just go to sleep. Let's go to bed. Nanami says, good idea. My feet are killing me. Wait, they share the bed? They share the bed? Wait, like not. Rio. Wake up, Rio. Question mark? They share the bed? Anyways. Hi, Alice. Good evening. Leknat says, you've grown so strong, but the threat of battle is still nipping at our heels. Much blood and many tears have been shed. However, you can't turn your back on the fight. You mustn't avert your eyes. In you rest the hopes and dreams of so many. You cannot let them amount to nothing. We already know that. The rune upon your right hand will guide you to the final battle, and the results of that conflict, Rio, will create our future, our destiny. She just shows up, tells us to lock in, and then just fucks off. They shared the bed? Nanami says, good morning, Rio. Huh, what's wrong? Base? It's a magnificent dresser. Night battles. But luck not. Wait, what? We have to fight the Highlands. Mick says, forgive me, but I'm in a hurry. We're all headed there anyways, weren't we? Nanami says, what's all the fuss about? Wanna go see? Yer. What's the haps, gang? Gordio says, what is all this commotion? Wait, forget. Could we have checked out the shops? Mick says, the Highland Army has appeared at the Matilda Muse border. Kama says, so they finally come to give us a chance to prove our valor, hey? Eh? Eh? Kama says Canadian. Gordio says, absurd. Do they intend to invade us? I can't imagine they would attack now. Mick says, no, it seems the Highland Army is pursuing refugees from Muse. The refugees must be trying to flee to Matilda. Lord Gordio, let us mobilize to save the refugees immediately. Gordio says, very well, prepare to take the field. Mick says, yes, sir. Okay. Gordio might not be... Okay. Gordio says, good grief, what a mess. What do you mean by that? Kama says, Commander Rio, did you hear all that? We're mobilizing our forces, but what do you intend to do? We'll help. We'll be watching? We'll go with you. Kama says, Commander, you don't have many troops to spare, so you'd best not overextend yourself. Especially since you have a lady to watch over. Nanami says, huh? What? You mean me? Don't worry about Nanami, she's very capable. Maybe the Matilda Knights are operating off of a very patriarchal society here. I mean, this is like... Kama says, well then, we'd best be off, we haven't much time. Nanami One-chan. One-chan is very capable. Kama says, that must be them. What is this guy up to? What is he cooking? I think he's bad. The refugees say, we're almost to the Matilda border, keep going. Yes, we should be safe now. Wait, where's the enemy? We're going in. We're going in. Oh shit, there they are. It's fucking Luca. These refugees are done. Go back. They're dead. Let's turn back. Luca says, ha! And so the trap springs. Don't let a single one of these rats get away. Kill any that resist and send the rest back to Muse in chains. The refugees say, the refugees said, we were so close. Help us, they'll kill us if we go back. Yeah, you guys are fucked. Yeah, they were bait. It's kind of like that one bit in Game of Thrones. Where, what's his name? Sent out a bunch of prisoners. And then they shot arrows at him. As they were trying to get back to Jon Snow. They managed to take one. The refugees managed to take one down. Miklatov says, Lord Gordio, we have to save them. Gordio says, we will do no such thing. Hold your position, Miklatov. Miklatov says, what are you saying? They're being slaughtered before our very eyes. It is an affront to the name of the knights to sit idly by in the face of such depravity. Gordio says, it's happening outside of our territory. We have no right to intervene ourselves. More importantly, we must bolster our defenses. Let no one pass the border, refugee or otherwise. Miklatov says, you would order us to watch them die? I can't. I won't. Gordio says, are you saying you intend to disobey your lord? Have you no loyalty as a knight, Miklatov? They're all waiting? I'm going in. I don't know about you guys. Go in! I'm gonna save you. Just need to get in range of my heal. We're going in. Oops, sorry, I'm closing some windows. Go this way. No! Wait, they're not attacking. Go this way! We're almost there! I know this is gonna be like a fruitless endeavor, but we're still gonna try. How many more turns is like 3 turns? That's so cruel that they just stand next to the refugees and wait. Wait, we can actually heal them. Ah, one more turn. Here, heal. Yeah! No! Oh, they're pretty healthy. No! Oh, they took one. Switch with me. I'll cover. Oh fuck, they're closing in on us. No! Ah! The refugee says it's no use, we'll all be killed. Please no, anywhere but Muse. Luca says it seems they've lost the will to resist. Round up the pigs. Gordio says, come Camus, Miklatov, we're leaving too. Miklatov says, damn it. Camus says, Miklatov. Wonder if with like maybe a cheat engine where you could get like infinite runes and everything in a battle. I wonder if it's just like if it's possible for them to reach the end. Gordio says, so Highland did not invade our domain in the end. It seems not even Luca Blight is eager to face our knights in combat. You may stand down, Miklatov, Camus. Camus says, aye, sir. Miklatov is done with this guy. He could join us. He should join us. Alright, what do I do next? Let's stroll down a bit. Okay. I can head to the town after this. Katma says, calm down. Now calm yourself, Miklatov. What do you expect to accomplish by charging into enemy territory alone? Mick says, you fail to understand. I have to see with my own eyes. I have to see what those Highland villains are doing in Muse. Do not try to stop me, Camus. Camus says, I see. I will not interfere then. Hey, wanna join the party? Camus says, what to do? Rushing off to Muse on his own is madness. Commander Rio, I cannot leave this castle. I must stay behind to respond to Lord Gordio's capricious commands. You can reach Muse through the border crossing southeast of here. I beg of you, please protect Mikolatov. Sure, I wanted to go back to Muse anyways for more violence orbs. I would like to have more violence orbs. Violence. Wait, no, I need Fury runes, never mind. Or is that the same thing? Alright, now we can walk around town. Become anger after damage. What? After getting damaged? It's a lesser version of the Fury Orb. Oh look, 2 cats. I gotta go inside there. We want to fight Highland as much as the rest, but our commander's orders are absolute. That is the vow we take as knights. Your commander is a coward. Where the fuck is the way out? Well, that's the way out. Armor shop and item shop spotted. The Blue Knight says, please wait, Sir Mikolatov. It's suicide to go to Muse alone. Mick says, don't worry, I'll be careful. I have to see what's happening in Muse for myself. I will return soon. Ouch, my leg. The Blue Knight says, but... Mick says, the rest is in your hands. Oh, wait. I should go to the inn first, save, and then see if there's any rare finds. Nope, there's a Clive sub-story first. Clive says, hey, do you know a woman named Elsa? Tall, with blonde hair? The man says, Clive says, do you know her? The man says, I'm not sure I'd put it that way, but... That's right. Some woman I'd never seen before came in here. She had a great butt on her, let me tell you. Anyway, when I tried to chat her up, that's when things got bad. Yeah, she just suddenly kicked us to the ground, whipped out this magic thingamajig, and blew off my beautiful mustache. No way I'd forget that. Clive says, and do you remember where she went? The man says, yeah, I remember. Let me see. Let's see. I think it was... Clive says, am I gonna have to blow off the other half of your mustache? The man says, no, hold up. I got it. I remember now. It was, Radat town, I think. So he said she went to Radat near South Window City. Okay, should I just teleport there? Clive says. Radat, I'll get her this time. Clive says, let's go back to Radat, Rio. Hey, don't fucking tell me what to do. This guy looks like a recruitable. Long Chan Chan. He doesn't want to join yet. What's this? Should I go back? One sec, let me just look at the next. Oh, okay. Alright, and then after this I can bench. Wait, how do I go back to my... Is it the castle? Oh, fuck. Did I forget to, like... Wait a minute, where do you get the mirror for Suikoden 2? So I can teleport back? Blink mirror. Ah, fuck. You get the blinking mirror way down the road, okay. Never mind. Should I go back to Red Dot right now? It's kind of a ways away. Kind of a pain. Yeah, no, I'll just keep him in the party for now. Should I go back immediately? Yeah, okay. Nobody's stopping me from going back, but that's like so far. We'll go all the way back, why not? Clive better make this shit worth it, or I swear to fucking God. Did the zombie slugs drop anything? They drop a recipe. Recipe, please. Nice. Okay, this trip was already worth it. What else recipe am I missing? Seeds. The Papa Hollies can drop the seed for potatoes. Okay. It's fucked up. You get the fast travel very late into the game. I want to get this asshole Clive out of my party. But there's like a whole achievement tied to finishing up his side story, so we'll just indulge him. I don't mind the backtracking. I got all day. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to check the orb shops before I left. We'll stop by here because this is the closest. Alright, here we go. Hopefully the story, Clive's story keeps going, otherwise this trip would have been a fucking waste. Actually, no. I got the recipe. Not a complete waste. Oh, fuck. Where do you go? One of these buildings, maybe. This is the end. Oh. The bar. There we go. Clive says, "Hey, innkeep." The innkeep says, "Yes, what can I do for you?" Clive says, "Do you know a woman named Elsa? She's tall with blonde hair." The innkeep says, you see." Clive says, "Do you know her?" The man says, well, it could be..." Clive says, "What?" The innkeep says, "That person over there." "Oh shit, that is her." Elsa says, "So you finally came, boy. I was just thinking about going to another city soon." Clive says, "It's time to finally end this." Elsa says, "Here? They'll hit the customers. The guild won't like their reputation being damaged like that, you know?" What? Is it gonna be like a cowboy standoff? Clive says, "Listen up, you criminal. For the murder of my fellow gunner and another guild member Kelly, and in the name of my gun Sherm, I sentence you to death." Elsa says, "Come on, Clive. We used to be more than friends. Couldn't you just let me go?" Clive says, "Just stop. Murdering a guild gunner, stealing a gun, and fleeing. According to Harmonian law, both crimes are punishable by death." Both crimes? Elsa says, law means nothing. Do you really think there's anything to believe in other than the weight of this gun? Clive says, "I'll kill you to restore my belief." Elsa says, "Fine then, let's go. A duel between gunners." Clive says, "You're wrong." Wait, wrong? Wait, what? Ah! What the fuck happened with the dialogue? Why was it like One sec. The dialogue was like playing on its own. Here. I'll read from my fucking, like, own stream. Here, what was that? What was it? Clive says, "You're wrong. You're the criminal and I'm the executioner." Elsa says, "Whatever you say." He's got a revolver. Clive says, Sturm, why? You're washed? You got a level 11 weapon and you're washed? I put in all that money upgrading your shit. Oh, Clive is fucking dead. Well, that's one party member down. Elsa says, see you again, handsome. Rio is just watching all of this unfold, like... Okay, we got him back. Is he out of commission, or can he just, like... Did he tank that shot? Clive says, where am I? Alive? Juan says, you're quite lucky, Clive. What do you call these bits of metal? Bullets? Either way, they'll only hit you in the shoulder and leg. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here with us. Clive says, a night class gunner missed? A night class gunner missed? Impossible. He's just gonna walk it off. Juan says, just a few inches more, and if she was really aiming, then if she really was aiming, then she's an incredible shot. What are the Harmonians? Are they kind of like the whatchamacallums from Arknights? What are they called again? I forget. Sanctas. Are they Sanctas in Arknights? Where are we? Where are we? Trying to set up more rooms. Oh, so this is where this guy went. I see, so he's based off here now. With Shu's critical ability, a successful hit in war sometimes causes double damage to the enemy unit. Oh. A companion secret. Who do we want the deets on? The deets on... Wait, I could keep investigating Shu. Wait! We can get Richmond to investigate himself? That's hilarious. Let's see, I don't know. Nanami? Or Nechang? Sure. I don't know, just for the bit. I have no idea where we are at the headquarters. I'm discovering new areas of our headquarters. Really love how massive our headquarters here in Suikoden 2 and how much more filled it is with people. The music at headquarters is really fucking annoying though. I wish we could change it. Can we get the ballad? Oh, it's just to the left of the inn. I see. There's a pathway there I've never, like, really went through. Alright, let me retrieve all the books in my inventory and then just turn them in the library. Just to free up some space. And then now I think I can bench Clive. What kind of runes do I have on him? Resurrection rune. Alright, which we're benching Clive. We don't need this guy for a couple. For a good section. For a good bit. Bench this asshole, and then let's add Vicky. She's like, huh? Me? Can she teleport us around? Why is she short-ranged? Can I make her long-ranged? She should not be up in the front. What's her... defense? Hopefully we can do something about her defenses. She should not be up in the front. Alright, what's her affinities? Brute affinities, so we get into for Vicky. She's ranky everything, she's useless. She's only cute. Oh, but I think she has like a unique... Oh yeah, she has a unique rune. Teleports all enemies away somewhere. Wait, that's hilarious. Teleports all enemies away somewhere. Does that count as like us winning the fight, or does he just like make them fuck off? That is pretty funny. She can also use... Is this Millie? Vicky could also make good use of Pale Gate Rune. Can you get more than one? Where do you get head runes? So we get into head rune. Head runes. Head only. There is only one head only rune in the entire game, and it's the Pale Gate rune, which you can only obtain once for the entire game, I think. Where do you get this? Pale Gate rune. Jesus fucking crowd. The music in the headquarters is so bad. Turn that shit down. Can't even think. Pale Gate runes so we get into. Where do you get this? Sold in a rare... sold in a rune shop in Saja. Dropped by something. Somebody. Also, somebody's got it equipped. Who's... later in the game. Okay. Somebody has one. Okay, so we can get a bunch throughout the whole game. Teleports objects to enemies 150 damage, so all. Okay. Vicky seems pretty hilarious, but she won't be much use in a boss fight. What's Millie's? Millie. Suikoden, Rune Affinities. What's good on Millie? I think she's good with fire. Yeah, she's good with fire and thunder. But I also primarily use her for United Attack shenanigans. Let's take that offer. I'm gonna borrow the Pale Gate rune. And then slap that on Vicky. Oh! Wait, I could just... Can I slap this on here? Oh! And then I could put her in the back line. L range attack damage 1/5 of magic for staff. How high is their magic stat? 1/5 of her magic stat. Huh. I can try and slap that on Vicky. Chimera or Pixie Orb. Damage 1/5 of mag. Is that like a bonus? Long range attack damage 1/5 of magic for staff. Does it convert? That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I don't think so. I'll slap on the blue gate orb on Vicky. Yeah, I'll make it work. Oh, you could slap a resurrection orb on Millie as well. Right, you could slap whatever on the head slot. Okay, I'll just buy a fire orb. Yeah, sure, a fire orb. What's a distribution? Meg has a fire rune. Nanami has a water rune and darkness rune. Sengar has light. Light magic. Sure, more fire. Well, I think in a boss fight, I think it would be more beneficial. Because we already have a lot of, like, AoE attacks. Given that this party is operating off of, Unite attacks. So we should already have, like, a lot of AoE attacks. So maybe I should slot in lightning orbs. on the ladies. One sec. Yeah, lightning orb on Millie. Yeah. And is Meg? Meg is A with lightning. Oh, she's actually got awful affinities with fire. Never mind, remove that shit. Get that out of here. Yeah, she's got awful affinities with fire. Oh, that would have killed us. If she had, like, the fire orb on her, it would backfire on us. If you try to catch it, she's that bad with fire. I see. Okay, now I think we're all set. Right, equipment. Vicky's up in the front, but we could just force her to defend. Coño. I can't change her top. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Compared to everybody else in the party. Yeah, never mind, she's pretty good. Vicky's pretty well off. Okay, we're set. Right, and before I leave, I need to turn in all the books at the library. I don't even think there's an achievement side to it, but we want to free up the slots in the warehouse. Cool. With Vicky in the party, could she teleport us around? Good night, thank you for dropping by. What time is it? I did start extremely late. Good night. Sleep well. You know what? Let me just put some shit in my warehouse first, and then I'll take off. Fire orb out of here. The resurrection orb. No, we don't need it. I'll keep it on me though. There. Oh, now we have to go all the way back to Matilda. Where in the fuck am I? We're running circles. Oh, that's where Gadget is situated, I see. Alright, let's go back. Get back to the story. When is Clive's next section? Rock Axe. Oh, Muse. The next section is Muse. Okay, that's not too bad because Muse is just north of here from headquarters. I expect that we're gonna be able to take back Muse eventually. And then when that's available, I could just use the boat coming back from Muse to pick up Clive again and then continue with Clive's story. But for now, I think I can run around with Vicky. Vicky has no health! She has a lot of rune slots though. She's pretty strong. It's okay. Ryo could just focus on like full-on support in battles. Focus on healing the party. We got Nanami on healing and Ryo. A backup healer if Ryo ever like runs out of rune slots to keep healing the party. So I think we'll be good. Pretty funny, Vicky was never playable in Suikoden 1. And then now she's playable. I forgot to upgrade her equipment. Is there a blacksmith? Does it matter? I forgot to upgrade her equipment. Fuck me. Okay, one sec. Who's in the party? Oh, luckily. I could just take the boat. I could just take the boat from here. Right, I need to slap runes on, Vicky's weapon. The WoW wand? The WoW wand. Wand. Remove. Attach. Do I have anything? I don't have anything to attach here. Let's just go back to the previous region. I'll grab like a Fury Orb or something. Then I'll slap it on Vicky's. Just to get like a little extra damage out. Maybe a Lightning Orb. Well, Lightning Orb is the only one available here, so we'll be getting that and then slapping that on Vicky's weapon. There we go. I don't even think that's much of an upgrade to Vicky, because she's primarily like... Actually, no. Upgrading the weapon should, like, also automatically up her damage as well. Oh shit, there was some new equipment over at the equipment shop and rune shop, no problem. And we should have held off on upgrading before I got back there. I forgot to interact as well with the shops in Matilda. Whoops. It's okay. Money's easy to get in this game. Easy. What? Wondering when I could recruit this guy. What? Fuck. Some spinach juice. Thank you. Now, only ever should fight the Papa Hollies. Those are the ones that drop some seed. But for the most part, I think I got everything. Alright, back out. I'm gonna make another stop at Matilda. Was it Matilda? And then we're gonna go to the border. The skunk cord? What does that do? Cannot be targeted by enemy. Oh, that's pretty nice. Let me save here first before I interact with the rare finds. Though I don't even know if there's I don't even know if the rare finds here are like of note. Doesn't look like there are. Thunder Runner. Do you also have any rare finds? No rare finds here. This place sucks. Magic defense? Is that gonna be important down the road? I feel like it will be. Is that something that I should be worrying about, having magic defense? Huh. No rare finds here, okay. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here unless you want to talk to all the villagers. Or the townspeople. The next stop is Highway Village. This is the Highway Village. Where is the inn? Before I step foot in the item shop, I should go save here. Who the hell? That's Futch! He's all grown up now. Where's the innkeep? Lucy says, "There you are, Sir Humphrey. Say, would you like to go outside and get some sunshine?" Humphrey says, "No, this is fine. Sorry we've stayed here for so long." Lucy says, "No, don't be silly. You've paid for your lodgings in full, and I know the war is a problem for all travelers." Was it Harmonia that you were heading to, Sir Humphrey? I know the roads that way are closed because of the war. Humphrey says, "Yeah." Okay, Humphrey was not that much. Was not a man of many words. Hey man, we know each other from another life. We just disappeared. What? Futch says, "You're late. Where have you been?" Kent says, "Sorry about that. My mom caught me and made me help with the chores." Futch says, "Chores. I see. Does he have a new dragon?" Kent says, "Hey Futch, you were a dragon knight, right?" Guess not. Futch says, "Huh? Yeah. 9th rank though? So I was just an apprentice." Kent says, "Yeah, but you've flown, right? Up in the sky, on a dragon." Futch says, "Are you kidding? I was born in Dragon's Den. I've spent more time in the skies than on the ground." Kent says, "Wow, really? That's awesome." Futch says, "It's true, here's the proof." Kent says, "Is this a dragon scale? Whoa, that's so cool. Hey, can I borrow it for a bit? I want to show it to my mom." Futch says, "Yeah, sure. But it means a lot to me, so don't lose it." Kent says, "I'll be super careful." Wow, it must feel great to fly. You're so lucky, Futch. Futch says, "But well, my dragon Black, he died. He died protecting me. A dragon knight without a dragon is nothing. Now I can't go back to the dragon's den anymore, and I can't fly." Kent says, "But wait, aren't you and Humphrey on a quest to find a new dragon?" Futch says, "Yeah." Kent says, "So, someday soon, you'll get another dragon, and you'll be a dragon knight again." Futch, when that day comes, when you're a dragon knight again, will you let me fly with you? Futch says, "If I become a dragon knight again, yeah. If I get a new dragon, Kent, you'll be the first person I give ride to. I'll come flying over the mountains and land right in front of your house to pick you up." Kent says, "Really? Do you promise?" That's a promise, right, Futch? Futch says, "Yeah, it's a promise." It's a promise. Weather sure is nice today, huh? Wait, let's give him, like, the silent treatment as well. Maybe we'll find, like, companionship in the silence, since Humphrey's not a man of many words in the first place. Hell yeah. We're just dotting at each other. Why Harmonia? We're chatting up a storm. We're chatting up a storm and we've just been like hitting each other with dot dot dots the whole time. Lucy says, goodness me, look at the two of you chatting up a storm. Say, would you like to stay here tonight? Huh, what was that about? Lucy says, Sir Humphrey said he enjoyed talking to you, and to express his gratitude, he paid for your lodgings tonight. That's hilarious. Though I actually wish I kind of went with the other dialogue to see if I could get him to talk. Was he supposed to say something else? It was just kind of funny. He's still there! I could run a save back if I'm very curious. One sec. Can I talk to him again? Wait, okay, let's run a save back. I kind of want to see if I could get him to talk. What the hell is he doing here? Is he for real just like trying to help Futch look for a new dragon? Alright, we're just gonna skip through this dialogue. Hey, man. Slamming that X button. Here we go. So, where are you from? It doesn't say anything. Where are you headed? Harmonia. Uh-huh. Why Harmonia? To look for dragons, okay. That's fucking hilarious, okay. So he pays for your room either way. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for last night. It was nothing, he says. Okay. Not much different. Did I get into a fight before I got here? I don't think there wasn't that much different between like the two saves that I had here. Anyways, doesn't really matter. For now, we are gonna go to the inn. I'm gonna try and keep reloading until I get both of the rare finds here. Only one showed up. There are two rare finds here that I want to get. Rabbit's Plan number 2 and Recipe number 26. I think the Rabbit's Plans is related to like the Guardian Deity. I don't know what a Guardian Deity is, but it's something that you can build, apparently. Once we keep progressing with the game. There it is. We got both of them, nice. Do I also want to get this lightning amulet? I don't think Vicky really needs the Belt of Strength. Let's buy it. Oh, there's another one. Give it to somebody else. Let's say... I don't know. Vicky again. Why not? Ooh, Fire Emblem. We got Fire Emblems in here, but only guys, apparently, it looks like, can wear Fire Emblems. But that is a lot of, like, extra strength for Rio. That is a ridiculous amount of extra strength for Rio. 153 strength? Oh, shit. He can just auto his way to victory. Yeah, this boy is gonna go hog wild in duels. Alright. The boy says, I've carefully raised this beautiful calf. Won't you buy it for 7,000 poch? Sure, I'll buy it. We do have a farm. The boy says, thank you very much. Mom will be so happy. What did he need the money for? Oh, I see all the milk here. Alright, what next? What's the haps in this, quaint little village? Sorry, but I ain't got no information yet. What does that mean? Highway Village here is where traders stop on their way from the grasslands to Muse. I see. Was there anything else that I need to do here? Talk to Humphrey again and you'll see a scene. I did that already. Oh, did I? Pretty sure I did. Hey, Humphrey. Thank you for last night. It was nothing. Oh. I was supposed to talk to Humphrey first to trigger this event. Kent says, really? Are you sure? The man with the straw hat says, of course I'm sure. A lie has never passed these lips. My friend said he'd heard a dragon's roar at Rakute Mountain. Yep, the same one way up north of here. And my wife's little brother said he saw a dragon shadow in the clouds. Ken says, really? Really? Awesome, I have to go see for myself. What? The farmer says, hold on, son. I don't know what's got you so worked up, but you gotta be careful. That place is also rotten with monsters. Well, there he goes. Maybe we should looks like we should let Humphrey know. Hey man, looks like some dragons were spotted in the mountain. Humphrey says, did you not leave already? There's something I'm worried about. Rio says. Humphrey says, I see. Fletch says, where did Kent get off to? He isn't at home either. Huh, guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Wait, is nobody gonna mention it to these guys? Talk to Fletch, maybe? Yo, Fletch, we spotted some dragons. Fletch says I'm tired, so let's save it for later. Oh, looks like I'm supposed to rest here. You're staying another night? My, looks like you've taken to our little, you have taken to our little village. Rest well. For free? Yet again? Thanks, Humphrey. Alright, what's the haps? Fudge says, we've got trouble. Kent. It's Kent. His mom says he never came home last night. Lucy says he's not the type of boy to run away from home. The farmer says, ah. Rio says, that guy there was talking to him. Where are you going? Come over here. The farmer says it was just a rumor. Humphrey says a rumor. The man says, Kent just couldn't stop talking about dragons, so I told him someone saw one at Rakute Mountain. Lucy says, Rakute Mountain, but that area is crawling with dreadful creatures. Why would he? Fudge says, this is my fault. I told Kent how I lost Black. I promised him a new ride on a dragon, and now he's in danger. Humphrey says, let's go. Fudge says, huh? Humphrey says, you want to save your friend, right? Fudge says, of course. Rio says, I'll come along to pay you back for the lodging. Fudge says, huh? Who are you? Lucy says, this is Mr. Rio, Sir Humphrey's new friend. Fudge says, Sir Humphrey has friends? Humphrey says, thanks for your help, Commander Rio. Fudge says, we'd better hurry. Lucy says, Rakute Mountain is north of this village. Don't get lost. Can I bench them? Holy fuck. Humphrey is fucking stupid. Stacked. What the hell? No, I need to remove the girlies. I have to remove the girlies. I'll remove, I don't know, Vicky maybe. Right when I fucking moved my party, right when I got rid of Clive. Vicky, I guess. Or Meg. Doesn't matter. We're gonna lose our pretty girl attack. Whatever. I'll get rid of, I don't know, Vicky? Millie. Wait. I could get like a full party of returning characters from Suikoden 1. Vicky, Tengar. We'll bench the new ones. Meg was a former. We'll bench Millie. She's one of the new characters. Can I just put them in the convoy? I can't put them in the convoy. Okay, fine. Fudge also joins. Wait, what is Fudge's stats? Is it carry over from the previous game? I don't remember. Was he ever playable from the first game? I don't remember. Well, bench. I have no idea. Vicky? Vicky needs some levels. Well, bench Meg. She's the highest level. I'm sorry, Meg. Alright, Humphrey up in the front. And there we go. We have lost our Unite attack. We've lost our Unite attack. It's okay. Humphrey is stupidly thick. Holy shit. What's he got for runes? He's got nothing. Oh, we'll make a quick stop. We'll go to the Rakute Mountains. Where is the Rakute Mountains? Is it like just to the north? We'll stop by here real quick. You don't have fucking unite attacks? Probably could have given, like, Humphrey. That's whatever. Oh, I can't change their equipment. Can I change their... I can change their accessories. Yeah, I could change their accessories, okay. Maybe I could have given them, like, fire emblems back in, the village. Just so I could give them more attack to work with. Yeah. That shit out of here. Holy, Humphrey has so much attack. Even though we lost the girls, we lost access to unite attacks. The boys, on the other hand, has a lot of attack to work with, so I think for the most part we're fine. Vicky got hurt though. Maybe I should just put her on defense. Put her on defend. Alright, let's go. And then after all of this is said and done, I'm gonna have to go back to headquarters and change my lineup again. Or not. I feel like once we cross the border, we could take like that one little town to the south of Muse. And then we could just go all the way back to headquarters. Actually, no, I think it's blocked off last time we were there. Sylph Orb. What does that do? Reduces own HP to 1/3, gives to allies. That's a pretty interesting one. Is there anything of note in Rakute Mountains? There are. Humphrey says, Commander, please be careful. I sense monsters hiding everywhere. Fudge says, hold on, Kent. We're coming to save you. What is with this flash of light? What the fuck? Humphrey says, dismissed. Fudge says, what the heck? We'll never make it now. If you don't move fast enough, Kent may end up. Humphrey says this is some kind of magic. This is... Fudge says, what should we do? Fudge says, Black. Please help me, Black. Black is... what? Looks like Rio dispelled the magic mist. Fudge says, the mist. The mist is receding. Did you do that, Commander? Humphrey says, of Rune's power, eh? Let's keep moving. Don't worry, Rio is here. Oh, I don't think we were supposed to be able to explore here earlier, unless we met up with Humphrey and Fudge. I going the right way? Whoops. Looks like I am headed the right way. I should not put Vicky up in the front. She's just gonna sit pretty in the back. Now maybe I should have given, like, Vicky the long range. The long range rune. Thunder Runner. Oh fuck, that's a whole group of dudes. Vicky, your turn. Blinking rune. Okay, so if I teleport everybody here, does that count as a win? Wait, we're killing these guys. That did nothing. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. What the hell does Vicky contribute for the group? Ooh, a Stone of Power? Use that on Rio. Oh, little fairies, that's oomph. God, this team comp sucks. Whoa, what the fuck? How did that do no damage? Monsters here give a lot of... Monsters here give a lot of potch, which is nice. Where the flying fuck am I going? Whoa! It took Rio's ass. Okay, these robot dudes are pretty weak. We could just one-turn them. What did I just pick up? What did I just pick up? Huh? Fuck, did I just pick up? What did I just pick up here? Oh, Potch. I just picked up Potch. Whoops. Unicorn plans number 2. Dragon plans number 2. You know what's that's kind of a pain in the ass to have to deal with that many monsters. We'll kill smaller groups. We'll just let the rest of them, bigger groups, go. Am I missing something? See a treasure chest down there. One sec. I feel like if I go up there, that's the right way. Skill ring. Dex plus 20? Who has low dex? I think dex determines your hit rate or your crit rate. Unless crit rate is like dependent on luck. Autosave. Yep, this is a boss fight. If I've ever seen one. Fudge says, Kent, I see him over there. Humphrey says, wait. Just attack. Not like we have a lot of options here. 900 damage to all enemies, 90 damage to all allies. Empty world? We're gonna give it like a good bonkins. Youch! Nanami! Nanami died. Holy shit, what is that damage? Nanami got one shot. Nanami Nechang. This team comp fucking sucks. Nobody has United attacks or anything. Alright, let's focus on maybe just healing up the whole party first. Suikoden return. Hey, how's it going? Good evening. How's it going with our Romano Gamer? Good evening, good evening. We are back and resumed Suikoden now that we finished some big games. Got my soup. I'm at the soup store. Oh yeah, I saw the document that you fighting early illness. Oh shit, what's happening? Saw the document that was like put up for your Utawaru Mono stream. The Google Docs link. Holy shit, what? Vicky can summon the fucking pirate ship from SpongeBob. Just a scratch in your throat. Yeah. If you start feeling it, it's better to like take care of yourself early. Once you start feeling the illness creeping up. This is kind of scary. Empty world, 900 damage to all enemies, 90 damage to all allies. Fuck it, for the bit, let's do it. If we die, we die. I have no idea who's fast in this comp. If we fucking die, we die. Whatever. Then what? Let me run it back. I don't know about the speed distribution in the party. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's put that together to keep the thoughts organized. That's actually pretty helpful because I was looking through it. Nope, Tengar's too fast. Uh-oh. Whoa! I took Fudge. Didn't take Fudge, luckily. Could Vicky just get that thing to point the other fucking way? We're dying. That is a crazy summon. If only Vicky could just like get it to point the other way. And maybe we wouldn't have to take this much damage. She almost died from that, like. Okay, everybody get up. Rio got that healer LB. Wait, it can even grant us anger? That's huge. Okay, Vicky's out of spell slots. Alright, everybody just play nicely. Everybody's pretty healthy, I'll just attack. Yeah, while we got this anger out, I'll just attack. Well, we got this anger buff. This thing hates fudge. Okay, Vicky's out of spell slots. Oh, she's not completely out of spell slots. She can still deal damage. This thing hates fudge so much. Okay. Ouch! Vicky deals negative damage. She's just here for vibes. GG's. That thing took me by surprise the first time. Killed the Nami. Ken says, "You came to save me, Fudge?" Fudge says, "You should have known better, Ken. There's no dragons here. There never were. That rumor was complete nonsense." Ken says, "But what if it wasn't? Besides, if I had a friend who was a dragon knight, I could brag to everyone." Fudge says, "That's not a good..." Ken says, "And I heard it. The dragon roar everyone else talked about. And it's real. It's just above here. That's why I came all this way." Well, until I tripped and twisted my ankle. Ken says, "But it's better now. There. You see?" "How did you manage to get here?" we ask. Ken says, "Look, it's black scale. The charm Fudge gave to me. When I prayed to it, the mist lifted. So there must be a dragon here." Fudge says, "Black scale. That explains earlier. But what's important is that you're safe. Let's go home." Ken says, "No, Fudge. I said I heard a dragon's roar. Last night there was the sound of wings beating super loud and then a roar that could split stone. It was just ahead. There might be a dragon right there. Let's go see, Fudge." Fudge says, "Don't be stupid. There's no way a dragon could be here. And even if there is..." Ken says, "But what if there is?" Fudge says, "I still don't..." Humphrey says, "Let's go see. Commander Rio, will you join us a bit longer? Is this gonna be another boss fight?" Fudge says, "There's no dragon here." Ken says, "Come on, hurry up, Fudge." You know what? Maybe Fudge is not ready to move on from Black. After losing Black on the first game. Maybe he's just not ready to move on with another dragon. with a new dragon. Oh, it's an egg. Okay. Fudge says, that's... I knew it. It's an egg. A dragon egg. It has to be. Fudge says, but they only lay their eggs at Dragon's Den. This could be a wild one. Kind of like that one dragon in, Ken says, then what's this? There's no other egg that looks like this. With this, you can be a real Dragonite again. Fudge says, a dragon egg. They ought to be careful in that narrow-ass, like, pass. They could fall into, like, the boiling goop. Humphrey says, Commander Joshua of the Dragon Knight spoke of this to me once. Though dragons normally only lay eggs in the dragon's den, every so often, a wild dragon appears. If we could find out why, we could probably obtain new dragons. I was headed to the one temple in Crystal Valley to try to learn more, but I never expected to find answers in a place like this. Ken says, quickly, come over here, Fudge, come on. Fudge says, but... Ken says, look at it, Fudge, it's your new dragon. Fudge says, no! He's not ready to move on from Black. I don't need a dragon. Sir Humphrey, Commander Tur, and you Kent. Wait, he called us Tur? Or is he just like... He called us Tur, we're not Tur. Did he just make a mistake? We're not Tur, who is he talking about? Fudge says, you all been so nice to me and concerned about me, hoping to help me become a Dragon Knight again, that I couldn't bring myself to tell you. I don't want to ride any dragon besides Black. He was the only one for me. He was a slip, yeah. He knows. Humphrey says, then if you have no need for the egg or the beast asleep inside, I'll use my sword to destroy it. Wait, what? Rio says, why? Ken says, yeah, why would you ever do that? That'd be more interesting if it was like a slip and not like a typo. But then... that could also mean that it was like... yeah, I guess Tur is the canon name. Yeah, that'd be more interesting if it was a slip rather than an error. Humphrey says dragon pups are weak creatures. With no mother or knight to care for it, this pup will waste away and die. And if it were to live without a master, it would be no more than a monster that terrorizes humans. What do you mean? The mama could come back anytime right now. Ken says, see, Fudge? That's why you need to take care of it. That's why you need to take care for it. Stop him. Ken says, stop him, Fudge. Come on. Ken says, come on, mister. You gotta do something. It's a dragon egg. It's a dragon egg after all we went through. Fudge says, wait, Sir Humphrey. What? It's hatching. Cute. Cute. How could you kill such a cute little creature? Does it still have, like, elephant noises? Ken says, is this a dragon? It's so little. Fudge? Humphrey says, I've never seen such a small dragon, nor heard of one that is white. Kent says, but it's still a dragon, right? Yeah, it has to be. Don't you think so, Fudge? Fudge says, but I don't want... Humphrey says, then why stop me? Taking a new dragon isn't a betrayal. It's touching that your heart mourns Black's death, and there is no need to let go of those memories. But it is also no reason to close off your future. Fudge says, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come here. From this day forth, you are bright. Bright? Humphrey says, thank you, Commander. I would like to repay you someday. If we could ever be of assistance, you have but to ask. Will you fight alongside us? Humphrey says, of course. For you, I will gladly wield the sword again. Fudge says, I, Fudge, former 9th Dragon Knight, will fight by your side. 9th rank, former 9th rank Dragon Knight. Kent says, fight hard, Fudge. Fudge says, don't worry about me, Kent. Hey, the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll be a Dragon Knight again. Kent says, really? Don't forget your promise, then. Fudge says, I won't. Kent says, okay. Oh no, I almost forgot. Here's Black Scale. Thanks for letting me borrow it. Fudge says, no. You hold on to it, as a token of my promise. Kent says, really? Are you sure? Wow, I'll treasure it. And I look forward to the day you come with your dragon. Fudge says, you do that. I swear that I will return as a Dragon Knight. Humphrey says, let's go. Fudge says, okay, be seeing you, Kent. Does Fudge show up in Suikoden 3? Kent says, yeah. Bye, Fudge. I need you two to get the fuck out of my party. I need to go back. Oh hey, I got an achievement. Yeah, because that was a whole, like, side activity. Oh, I have to go all the way back to HQ. Right when I made the fucking trip back to change my party after I stopped, like, needing Clives in my party anymore. That's so annoying. Why can't they give us the blinking mirror right when we meet, like, Vicky? It would have been nice if we could get, like, the blinking orb a lot earlier in this game. But you only get it in the end game, which is insane. You get it much earlier in Suikoden 1. Wonder if I could cheat engine the fucking blinking mirror. Just to save myself the fucking time having to walk all the way back. I don't... Does it? I'll look it up. I don't think you can cheat engine the key items. Because you only get the blinking mirror, I think, in this game, and like way into the late game, which is super annoying. I guess that's one, even though this game is like superior in every way compared to the first one. They've improved on everything compared to the first game. The only problem here is that you get the blinking mirror so late into the game. Fuck out of the party. You don't even have like, don't even have Unite attacks with each other. Let's see. Millie and... who else? Meg? There we go. I should get rid of the warrior rune on Millie. She has no defenses. But it's kind of super nice. Because their Unite attack deals so much damage. Skunk Orb. Cannot be targeted by enemies. Which means we could probably... Was that on Millie? I gotta remove the blue ribbon off of her. There we go. Yeah. And then I could slap that blue ribbon on Vicky. So that even if she is in the front line, she won't get attacked. The only ones who will be getting attacked in the party should just be Rio and Nanami, who could take a couple hits. Oh, the music here is so annoying. Let's turn that down. I can literally feel my ears, like, getting destroyed. My ears are bleeding. Our Animal Kingdom is coming up nice. Why is Stallion here? He is a stallion. He, of course, hangs out with the other animals. That's fucked up. Every time I go to the headquarters, have to lower the music volume. Alright, hopefully they can stop fucking reshuffling my team every time I make, like, a new pit stop. Oh yeah, I should look it up. Can the cheat engine... Suikoden 2 cheat engine give me the blinking mirror this early? No, no mention of it. That'd be nice if I could give myself the blinking mirror. Ooh, need to kill these guys. One sec. Ah, no drops. Like, every time we get, like, new characters that shoves themselves into the party, I could just, like, stick with them. But I don't wanna. I like this party comp. Alright, where to next? Oh, I guess there's no other location I could go to. Like, up to the north was the mountain we were just at. Nikolatov says, Commander Rio, are you also going to Muse? I must beg of you, will you let me accompany you? I must cross the border, but the guards know my face. Thus, I'm too conspicuous alone. Sure. He's gonna shuffle my fucking party. Miklatov says, thank you. I swear on my honor as a knight that I will not forget this. I could only spare one. Can you be in the fucking convoy? Oh wait, we can shove people in the convoy. I could have shoved Humphrey and fucking... I was not aware I could do that. I could have shoved Humphrey and... I could have shoved Humphrey and what was his name? Futch in the convoy. Was not aware you could do that. Very cool. I guess that's one way to address all the shuffling. To avoid all that shuffling around. The guard says, are you going to Muse? It's very dangerous, what with the refugee hunt that's going on right now. The guard says, wait, you're Sir Miklatov. Miklatov says, of all the cursed... Pass by force? Pass by force. The guard says, Sir Miklatov, we have a message from you. We have a message for you from Sir Camus. It states, don't get in over your head. You must be on some sort of secret mission, so please be careful. Oh, that's nice of them. I was ready to throw hands. Miklatov says, Camus. Let's keep moving, Commander. You know what? I forgot something. Back in the village here, there's a lady in one of the houses that will give us a recipe. Good thing I looked over the guide before I kept going. Right here, Kent's mom. Kent still talks about his friend Futch. Wait, is he in here? Oh, that's Futch. That's Kent. Kent says Futch is gonna come riding here on a dragon one day, and when he does, he's gonna let me ride it. I can't wait. It's already a bit time for me, but I think I could keep going. Oh shit, we're back here. Are these new mobs? Yep, they're new mobs. We are back. Oh, one sec. Yeah, I'm a bit time here, but I think I could keep going for a bit longer. Just up until the next save point, maybe. Wait, what happens to the inn that is here? Somebody else run it, or is it just, like, empty now? Oh yeah, it's just empty now. Miklatov says, that's Muse in the distance. We must be careful from here on. Miklatov says, what the? What is that noise? Did they fucking blow up Muse? What the hell is that? The vibes are off. It's more than just the vibes. It's something fucking evil here. What the hell is that? Lucas says, "Wahahaha, look at how beautiful it is. Watch their filthy souls get sucked into oblivion." Lucas says, "What's wrong? Don't you feel the same? Weren't you also born without any legitimate blood from your father?" Joey says, "Why do you know?" Lucas says, "Because you interest me. Your eyes are different from the ones, your eyes are different from the eyes of those other pigs. Hatred courses just beneath the surface of my skin, and I can sense a bit of the same in you." Joey says, "But I am grateful to my father for taking me in." Lucas says, "Bwahahaha, sacrifice their souls, unleash the beast of hatred. Cleanse this foul land." Is he killing like the citizens of Muse as some sort of like sacrifice to some... Niklatov says, "What the?" Can I go back? Oh hey, I can go back. Niklatov says, "I know it took some time, but there's no sign of life here." No shit. I was hoping I could go to the rune shop here and get like a fury orb. Miklatov says, "Wait, Commander, we might have missed something." Oh, sure. Oh, like where, Luca was? Which should be right here. A man coming up says, "Ah, help me." The soldier says, "Stop! Wait, who the hell are you?" Miklatov says, "We have no names to offer to the likes of you." The soldier says, "Oh, think you're clever, huh? Seize them." Get fucked. Pretty girl attack. Are we gonna fight, I don't know, Luca here or not? The soldier says, "Damn, who are these guys?" He runs off. Miklatov says, "Are you okay? What happened here?" The man says, "A monster, a silver monster. It ate everyone alive, my kids, my wife, father and mother. All of them taken, all of them eaten alive." Miklatov says, hey, stay with us." Oh, he just disappeared. The man disappeared. Mick says, "Damn, Luca Blight, you bastard. I cannot allow this villainy to go unpunished. Commander Rio, I'm going back to Rock Axe. I'll send those Highlanders back where they came from." The soldier says, "There they are." Miklatov says, "Hurry, you mustn't be captured." Okay. Never mind. No other like eventful battle here. At least not yet. That is the Muse Highland border. We need to go up here. The Muse Matilda border. Well, the guard says, "Sir Miklatov, I'm glad you were able to make it back safely. After the incident, Lord Gordio immediately ordered us to close the border and not let anyone pass. We were quite concerned for you." Mick says, "I'm sorry to have worried you. Can we just go through? Okay. I thought that was gonna be an issue. However, I already know what Gordio is gonna be like. Gordio is gonna be like, not our problem. Nanami says we managed to make it back. Miklatov says, yes, but the people of Muse. Commander Rio, I'm certain Lord Gordio will understand when we inform him of the incidents. I swear Luca Blight will fall by my own two hands. Nanami says, hurry, Rio. Now the knightdom of Matilda will join our side for sure. I think Gordio might bitch out. I think he's gonna be like, not our business. Like he always does. And then Camus and Mick is gonna join our team and be like, since you're not fucking doing anything, we'll defect. Camus says, so you've returned, Miklatov. I am glad that you're safe. Miklatov says, yes, I met Commander Rio on the way, and we traveled together. But never mind that. Where's Lord Gordio? Camus says, did something happen? It's not like you to be so imperious. Mick says, oh yes, something very much happened. Well, I only learned fragments of the story, but those Highland dogs are doing something truly vile. Camus says, simmer down. A knight should know how to control his temper. Miklatov says, but I cannot. Please step aside, Camus. This emotion cannot be controlled. Camus says, huh, what's gotten into him? Why'd Camus go the other way? What? Gordio says, explain yourself, Miklatov. Miklatov says, Lord Gordio, I have a request. Please let me lead the knights, or even just my own blue knights, in an attack on Muse. Gordio says, are you mad? Why would we ever do something so ludicrous? The Highland army has shown they have no desire to fight us, yet you suggest we go pick a quarrel with them? Miklatov says, the Highland army gathered all the people of Muse and the nearby villages, then sacrificed them in some bizarre ritual. They were massacred. We can't go on pretending to not see what's happening. What of our honor as knights? This is just like the beginning of Tales of Berseria. Gordio says, I do not know what you saw, but we knights have the responsibility of governing this land. We cannot endanger its people. Mick says, there is no guarantee that Highland will leave us be for long. No. Once the other city-states have fallen, I am certain that Luca Blight will bear his fangs at us next. Gordio says, that is enough out of you. This massacre you're babbling about, did you actually see it with your own eyes? Miklatov says, no, but it is a fact that they hunted down all the refugees. What the fuck is he talking about? He actually saw it, like, firsthand. He saw it firsthand, what? Gordio says, silence, you speak of knight's honor? Did you not pledge an undying oath of loyalty to me, the leader of the Knights of Matilda, by the emblem upon your chest? Is breaking that pledge part of a knight's honor? Wait, Mick saw it, though. Is he tripping? Mick says, I did swear an oath on this emblem. That is indeed my honor as a knight. Gordio says, good. Then let it remain that way. Now if you're finished with this foolishness, get out of my sight. Miklatov says, breaking an oath of loyalty once given is the greatest shame a knight can commit. But I am a human first and a knight second. I don't need any titles. I will gladly wear this shame. But But I cannot allow this to stand. I will never look idly on while lives are being extinguished so needlessly. He's gonna throw away his badge. Yeah, that's right. His emblem. Gordio says, "You dare break your solemn oath?" Camus walks up. "Mikolatov, get a hold of yourself. Hold steady." Gordio says, "You're here just in time, Camus. Arrest this man. Throw him in the dungeon." Camus says, "Arrest Mikolatov? I could never do that." Gordio says, "What are you..." "Oh, we them boys." Camus says, "I guess I have broken my oath as well. There's no reason for me to now listen to your orders." Mikolatov says, "Camus." Camus says, "Commander Rio, please allow Mikolatov and I to join the Clarice army. The lowest ranks are fine. We may no longer be knights, but we still possess our hearts and our swords. Surely they will aid you." We're fucking celebrating in like in the middle of a Knight's Pride, Bochi Pride. We got an achievement. A Knight's Pride. They both join at the same Bochi Pride. They must not be separated. That's hilarious that Rio's like celebrating here in the middle of what is like the most shamble moments of their career as knights. Gordio says, "Traitors, you can't just leave. Guard, seize them all." Gordio says, "Quickly. Now, that's an order." Nobody's listening. Everybody's locking in. Is everybody here gonna throw away their emblems? The Blue Knight says, "Sir Camus, Sir Mikolatov, please let me accompany you. I want to fight by your sides." Mikolatov says, "What are you?" Another Blue Knight. "Sir Mikolatov, please take me too." Holy shit. That's so cool. Gordio says, "You fools! So you've turned a handful of knights against me. What do you think that will accomplish?" He runs off like a bitch. Mikolatov says, "I'm sorry, everyone. Commander Rio, we cannot remain here any longer." How much is actually joining us? Mikolatov says, "Let's escape the city before Gordio summons his soldiers." Camus says, "Mikolatov, you go with this Commander Rio. I'll talk with some of the other knights and catch up to you. I should be able to convince a few more to join us. Although it does not sit well with me to counsel them towards treason." Mikolatov says, "Be careful." Camus says, "Don't worry, I'll be along soon." Mikolatov says, "Now we must hurry. Gordio has likely already sealed the Muse border, so let's escape through Green Hill." Can I put you in the convoy again? Today I fucking learned. I could have done this earlier. I could have done this a lot earlier. Mikolatov says, "Good. We should be safe now." It's a learning experience. That could have saved me a lot of time though, like 10 minutes of like running back and forth. Anyways, Nanami says, "Phew, all this running away really wears me out." A Blue Knight comes running up. "Sir Mikolatov, they have caught up to us." Mikolatov, "What?" Mikolatov says, "What? There's too many." Nanami says, "Seriously? Don't worry, we got this. Let's take them out." Wait, Shu's pulling up. What? Shu says, "I've come to escort you home, Commander." Nanami says, "It's true. Lucky us. Now we stand a fighting chance." Shu says, "I doubt you'll need to fight. Take a closer look at your pursuers." They come as to join the army. Kama says, sorry we're late, Mikolatov. Mikolatov says, Camus, how are there so many? Kama says they share our disgust for Gordio's methods. Nearly half of both the Red and Blue Knights have decided to join us. Shu says, you must be Sir Camus and Sir Mikolatov. I am Shu, the Clarice Army's strategist. Mikolatov says, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am the former captain of the Blue Knights of Matilda, Mikolatov. And I am Camus, the former captain of the Red Knights. Now just another swordsman. Shu says, the Clarice Army welcomes you both. Commander Rio, we must leave this place at once. I don't know how much longer we can evade the notice of the Highland Forces station in Green Hill. Oh yeah, that's a whole fucking platoon of people. That is a whole platoon of people, like, going through the Green Hill border that is, like, still in Highland occupation. Okay, what would be interesting to see here, if I run around the headquarters, I could see, like, a bunch of, like, knights running around. Back at headquarters, go to the command room for more scenes. Okay. Time is it? I'll do the events over in the command room first. Nanami says, "Phew, I feel sort of relieved to be back here. I guess it's because this place is kind of turning into home, huh?" Shu says, Commander Rio, though we weren't able to form an alliance with the Matilda Knights, we did gain many new recruits. However, the Highland Army isn't just sitting idly by watching all of this. They're gonna come at us again sooner or later. Allow yourself a brief rest today, for tomorrow, the fight begins again. Nanami says, more fighting tomorrow? Well, let's just forget that for now and follow Shu's advice. I'm sure Pilika must have missed you a lot while you were gone, Rio. Yeah, where's Pilika hanging out? She also in her room? Okay. Nanami says, we're home, Pilika. Were you a good girl? Nanami says, hey Rio, Pelika was hoping that just one more time, maybe one day we could... Wait, what? What did she mean by that? Nanami says, huh? Oh, never mind. Nighty-night, Rio. What you mean by that? Lucas has an interesting idea, but what about the expeditionary force? It's not as if the entire army is loyal to me. Kiba and his son in particular support only the crown. Fumble and our entire strategy for the city-states could come apart at the seams. Joey says, I've got a plan to handle that. Lucas says, you really thought this whole through. When did you get so clever? You really thought this whole thing through. Yeah, when did Joey become so fucking cracked at, like, strategy? Oh, it's this asshole. He fucking turned coat? He's a Silverberg. Isn't he supposed to serve the... What was the, Toron Republic? Leon says, I wouldn't call it clever per se, but if I couldn't figure it out that much... but if I couldn't figure out at least that much, I'd bring shame to the name Silverberg. Lucas says, I know you. You served as a military strategist in the Scarlet Moon Empire alongside Matthew Silverberg. Why are you here? Leon says, those in my profession fall by the wayside in times of peace. It is only when war looms that people remember we exist. Lucas says, have it your way. Well, I leave the rest to you, my dear brother-in-law. Wahahahaha. Okay, I can see why Joey's like fucking cracked at strategy now. He has a silver bird. Hi, Nanami. Nanami says this is bad, really bad. Everyone's gathered in the hall. How bad? Shu says, Commander Rio, we've received a report that seemed to indicate the Highland Army has appeared in Radat. Victor says, seems to? Has it been captured? Victor says, unfortunately, we don't know that, but if they can occupy the town before the next report comes in, they're a formidable foe indeed. Shu says, this doesn't sound like Solonji. My guess is that we're dealing with a third army led by General Kiba and his son. Victor says, well, we aren't gonna get anywhere just gabbing about it. What do you say, Rio? Wanna go check things out with me? Shu says, what are you saying, Victor? You can't ask the commander to do something so dangerous. Oh. That goes against, like, my stream description. That is, like, the complete opposite of what my stream description is. It's actually Victor. Victor says, oh, come on, don't be such a worrywart. I'll be right there with him. It'll be a good exercise. Besides, even Rio needs a change of pace every once in a while. Okay. Gotta get other party members. Hello, friends. Whoops. Right. Oh, but we have a lot of new units, so maybe I should actually just, like... There you go. Do we need a party for this? Hanami and Victor, which means I could still grab the 3 other ladies. No Vicky this run around. Oh, that's where Meg hangs about. Hi, Meg. So looking for a gadget. He's by the pier. Let me just get the usual party members. I could actually call it here. Yeah. Just about time. So much cats, so much animals in headquarters. Yeah, I really love how the headquarters in Suikoden 2 feels so much more alive. With all these, like, NPCs shuffling about in the headquarters compared to the first one, where you only have, like, your 108 characters that you could recruit stay over in the headquarters. Anyways, that's about time for me. I'll gear up Victor. He has such a low dex stat. Oh, I guess Millie is as well. But she has a Unite attack, so that works out for her. Anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. I wish I've started earlier, but I was watching some TV shows. K-drama. New K-drama that I picked up. Yeah, that'll be it for me for tonight. For all the friends who dropped by, thank you very much. Hope you all have a great evening. See you all later. GG's, happy Monday. Let's take it easy. In the new week, peace out. Good night.